Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jacob Fatu has seemingly hinted that things are once again fine between him and Solo Sikoa. For weeks, there had been tension between the family members. Fatu broke out on his own and has been showing out on SmackDown since Sikoa lost the Ula Fala to Roman Reigns on the January 6 episode of Monday Night Raw. He also earned himself a shot at the WWE United States Championship and will challenge LA Knight at WrestleMania 41. On the Blue Brand show this week, Fatu teamed up with Sikoa for a tag team match against Knight and Braun Strowman. Originally, Knight was in singles action against Sikoa, but Fatu's interference led to the tag team match. During the contest, Fatu pointed at Sikoa and shouted, "I love you," while the crowd chanted Solo. Interestingly enough, the Samoan werewolf didn't complete his sentence. However, this was the first time in quite some time he used his famous catchphrase. Check out a video of the same. Jacob Fatu is a former WWE Tag Team Champion. However, he was forced to hand the title over to his bloodline stablemate, Tom DeLoa, as Sikoa wanted the Samoan werewolf fully committed to his enforcer role. This weekend, Fatu has the chance to win his first singles championship in WWE. The lights in the BOK Center dimmed to a faint blue hue. Smoke rolled from the entrance ramp as the tribal beat of Solo Sikoa's theme echoed through the arena. Dressed in all black, his Samoan tattoo peeking out from under his cut-off vest, Solo walked with slow, menacing intent toward the ring, flanked by Jacob Fatu. Bare-chested, eyes wild with intensity, his own aura untamable. The commentary table buzzed. Corey Graves. "We've been hearing all the rumors. Everyone's asking the same thing. Is the bloodline fracturing again? Can Solo and Jacob stay on the same page with the stakes this high heading into WrestleMania? Michael Cole. Roman Reigns is nowhere to be seen. Jimmy's future is unclear. And yet these two, they've been wreaking havoc. But how long can two ticking time bombs coexist?" In the ring, Solo stood stoically. Jacob patted him on the shoulder, then snatched a mic. "Jacob Fatu, let me tell you something real quick. Y'all been running your mouths, Twitter fingers, podcast hosts, even some fools backstage. Everybody keeps saying, Jacob's gonna turn on Solo. It's just a matter of time." He laughed, a short, sharp bark. "Jacob Fatu, y'all must have forgot what family means. You must have forgot what loyalty looks like when it runs in your blood. I came here for war. I came here to make this bloodline stronger, not to stab my brother in the back." The crowd cheered as Solo nodded, only slightly. "Jacob Fatu, you think I waited all these years just to come here and play games? Nah, we ain't Roman. We ain't Jay. This is different. We're built different." He paused, stepping closer to the camera. "Jacob Fatu, ain't no betrayal coming. Not now, not ever. Blood in, blood out." Backstage tensions. The locker room divide. Later that night, WWE's camera crew caught up with the duo walking backstage. Kayla Braxton nervously approached Kayla. "Jacob, Solo, if I could just ask, there have been whispers that Paul Heyman's been trying to reach out to both of you privately. Can you comment on that?" Jacob leaned in with a smirk. "Jacob Fatu, let the wise man whisper all he wants. He tried to puppet Roman. He tried to play Jimmy. She got smart and left. We ain't pawns, Kayla. We're kings of the new era." Solo simply said, "Ain't nobody speaking for me." As they walked off, the camera panned to the background. Heyman himself, watching from a corner, phone in hand, eyes narrowed. As Storm Grueling, the Tag Team Challenge. The following week on SmackDown, Nick Aldis announced a blockbuster match. Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins in the main event. A taste of what might come at WrestleMania. The match was brutal. Jacob and Solo worked like wolves, double-teaming Cody, isolating Seth, feeding off each other's energy. Their synergy surprised everyone. There were no botches, no mistimed tags, no arguments. Just violence and chemistry. Graves. You have to wonder if these two aren't just family. They might be the most dangerous duo in WWE. The finish came when Jacob delivered a thunderous moonsault on Cody, only for Solo to tag himself in and hit the Samoan spike for the pin. A split second of tension as Jacob stared down Solo, crowd murmuring, but then he smirked and raised his brother's arm. Cole, people expected a fracture. What they got was domination. Instagram speaks. Jacob's subtle message. The next morning, fans noticed Jacob Fatu posted a photo on Instagram. Him and Solo in the locker room, fists together. The caption? Just 3 words, no cracks, solid. Wrestling journalists speculated the post was in response to reports of creative pushing for a split storyline between the two. But insiders like Sean Ross Sapp noted that Jacob had earned enough leverage with his debut dominance to have input on creative, and that he had shot down any plans of a betrayal angle. He believes the story is stronger if they're unbreakable, Sapp said on a Fightful podcast. He told Creative, "We've had too much betrayal in the bloodline already. It's time to see what loyalty really looks like." Paul Heyman's desperation. On the final SmackDown before WrestleMania 41, Heyman finally made his move. During a backstage segment, he confronted Jacob alone. "Heyman, Jacob, you are a force. A weapon. Roman recognized that in you before you ever stepped into a WWE ring." Jacob, "What do you want, Paul?" Heyman, "I want to help you realize your potential. Solo is lost. He's trying to lead without guidance. But you could be the real tribal chief." Jacob leaned in, grabbed Heyman's tie, and pulled him close. "Jacob, you already tried this game. I ain't Roman. I don't get played." He shoved Heyman back against the wall. "Jacob, you say Solo's lost, then I'm the one helping him find the way." The WrestleMania 41 moment, standing strong. At WrestleMania 41, Solo Sikoa had a high-stakes match against Cody Rhodes in a grudge bout after months of tension. Many expected Jacob to interfere, to accidentally cost his cousin the match, to create that moment of betrayal. But when the referee was down and Cody reached for a steel chair, it was Jacob who grabbed the chair out of Cody's hands and tossed it aside, shouting, "Do it right." At Solo hit a clean Samoan spike to win the match, shocking the crowd. Afterward, Jacob entered the ring, looked Solo in the eyes, and hugged him. Fallout, the press conference. At the post-WrestleMania press conference, Jacob addressed the media. "Jacob, people waited for me to betray Solo because that's what they expected. That's what wrestling taught you. When someone rises, someone else cuts them down. Not this time. That's the easy story. The cheap story. But we're telling a different one. Jacob, this ain't the end of the bloodline. It's the evolution." Backstage reactions and future tease. Backstage, superstars and staff reportedly applauded the direction. Triple H was quoted as saying, "Jacob gets it. He's not just another powerhouse. He's a storyteller, and sometimes the best story is about trust." A cryptic teaser aired at the end of SmackDown that week. Jacob and Solo standing on a cliffside in Samoa, looking out at the ocean. Narrator, Jacob's voice. The bloodline isn't breaking. It's being reforged. Conclusion, loyalty over legacy. Jacob Fatu has established himself not just as the muscle of the Bloodline 2.0, but as its heart. While the temptation of betrayal remains ever present in WWE, Jacob has hinted with actions and words that this path, unlike so many others in the Bloodline, is one of unity. And for now, the brothers stand tall. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.